it's a bit soft and slushy, a bit sticky, a bit clay. That's what you want when you're driving a truck. Bloody hell. Cool, blimey. Now some would say that's very apt for me. Well, he got out, didn't get bogged, but bloody hell it's wet. Good lord. That is a big 25 tonne of urea. So we, I don't know whether I filmed it earlier, but we're going to spread the last of the other fert out on some of the grey ground. Agro reckons that's not a bad thing to do, so we got about 3 tonne there, which is a bit more over than I thought we would have, but yeah, we'll put that out. Might as well be out in the paddock. Either way, it'll still be used up. But then we better go and try and put this, get this urea all under cover, because it's going to rain. Oh God! So that is a full. That is quite full. All right, wish us luck. There's a shower of rain coming too, so that's not so good. We're going to get this out of the road. We'll just dump a bit in here. Yeah, we'll do what we can. $25 tonne, but it seems to, I don't know, I reckon it usually fits in a bit better than that. Maybe it was on the drier side. We actually got a fraction more this time. Alright, it's going to spit a bit of rain again. Anyway, we got this all, well, pretty much under cover. Along with a little bit of dirt and mud, but there you have it. Cracked for the crop. Hopefully we need to spread it all this year. I hope we get enough rain that, yeah. Anyway, I'll put the other tractor back in the shed too. That's actually not too bad. It's on the damp side, but it's not that sticky. Anyway, spreading out this another 80 kilos of MAP just on the grey ground here. That was thought that'd be advantageous if we had a bit over. So I'm going to do it out here and also down where I've got the lentils. So I think we'll probably, what I've got in here, the 3 tonne or so should do it all, I imagine. Well, I hope. It'll be interesting to see if it makes any difference. Well, we've done that patch. I think we might go home. It's about to rain again. So, yeah, I don't really want to be out in the rain. But it's good to take a bit of the weight off. And I've only got about half it to, well, yeah, half of it's out. Just a quick run down there, and then might just finish the urea in the other paddock, considering it's going to be a few showers around and just sort of take the edge off that. So, no, very good. We might go and have some lunch now and see where we go from there. Nice. Wow, that's actually a decent shower. Now we haven't had one of those for a while. Proper rain, actual rain. Nice, that's real nice. Morning folks, we had another 20 points overnight, or yesterday afternoon and overnight. So what's that, 68 for the last 2 or 3 days, which means now I've got to see if I can start to take this thing apart and recondition these bearings, because yeah, it's not gonna be a success going on like it is. Having said that, nearly, what are we, 14.5 years of use, and it's done a lot of acres. So I suppose it yeah, stands to reason. It had new diaphragms, or what was it, about 4 years ago. But I think they're okay. There's definitely no leaks in that. But I've had a good old look online. I think it comes apart it's fairly straightforward, I believe. So we'll see if we can take it apart. I'll price up some bearings at Hardi, but I dare say you can probably get them for about 1/3 of the price somewhere else. Apparently they're pretty standard, so I guess wish me luck and we'll see how we go. Bit disjointed, but while we're looking for sockets, we better give this machine a run. It's February since I gave it a start, which that's should be every month, not every bloody 4 or 5 months. So there's that too. And the light rain is back again too. It doesn't take much rain to make it look wet. We haven't really had that much. Misty shower come through, and suddenly it looks like a bloody lake. And just like like a bloody skating rink anyway. Feels like it walking around. That was a decent shower. That's another one coming too, I think. I wonder if we can get this pump off at least, so I can at least start to make headway. Despite the fact I ran water through it, and quite a bit, and still a bit of crap in it. Which is why I didn't put it in the shed, which would have been easier in the shed in the dry, but I didn't want to put like chemical around in the shed, so there's that. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure if it really matters, but I think we probably better keep them in their spots. Probably the best plan. Alright, now take it all apart. The exciting part. At least the taking it apart is straightforward. Obviously, we will not be doing it up with an impact gun, but at least for this part, certainly speeds it up a little bit. We'll take probably doesn't make a lot of sense taking it all apart here like this, but the idea is, of course, take a bit of weight off, because it is bloody heavy. It's a bloody heavy thing, so the less I have to carry around in one piece, the easier it's going to be. Whatever. That's interesting. How the hell would a little bit of grit like that get there? Past the suction filter and everything. Very intriguing. Well, these things actually, you pry your screwdriver in there and they actually do come apart. I see. It pulls it apart a little bit, and when it's pushed together, it holds it in. That is ingenious, isn't it? Very good. I was wondering how, I did see something on YouTube and it's like, okay, that's how it works, I guess. But it's always, you never quite know till you get there. That bearing is well and truly cactus. It's a wonder the whole thing didn't disintegrate. Full of fun. That grease that's at the bottom that we pump in there. That's wonderful. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Blimey, what a time. And then we've got to clean this out to the full extent. They're actually sizable bearings too. Right, now it's time to clean the grease out of that. We've got the other one, but here pretty well cleaned up. It's going to let it dry before I guess I'll try it with the press and just see whether we can press those bearings off. That's probably the way to try it first. When you look at that, we're missing like... We're missing, well, are we missing any balls? Or just the actual, maybe we're not. It might just be that it, I think it was holding them together. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there you have it. Right, let's see how we go. We'll just see if we can push this all. Use the press, that would be good. Maybe, maybe not. I don't see why not. Give it a go, see what happens. These bearings are stuffed. Sun shower. Blimey. Well, that's that one on its way out. I mean, failing that, we could have just got a heat, or yeah, we had options, but this looked like the easiest one. I mean, I've got pullers too, but it'd probably a bit tight to get the cores in on the big puller's big enough to pull this off, so yeah, not too bad. Well, that is not far behind. And I think they've all got to come off. Surprisingly straightforward. Ta-da. Kabang! I had my doubts, but there it goes. There's one. And that other thing did actually take the pressure. I had my doubts about that. Kaboom! One shaft. Well, there you have it. And that's all it is. Hardi 363 pump. Probably very simple for 364. And there's the 4 series, which is a bit bigger again. Clean that up and we're on our way. We've got some bearings to take to town. Nice. Right, where are we this morning? We're going to get rid of the rest. This is a few days later, mind you. About to get rid of the rest of the of this mat we're going to spread out, and then maybe if the rain hasn't come we'll put a bit of urea out as well. But yeah, paddocks are very wet. Where am I going? I guess we'll work our way, work out where we're going to go without ripping too much of this up. It's growing alright now, soon be ready for a spray too. Anyway, we will head out here and go from there. So out here, and we better get a bit of urea out, especially on this canola ground. So actually bumped the other up with another 40 kilos where I did 60 the other day. I'm actually putting 100 out now to try and kick it along a bit more. Yeah. Then I might put a little bit out on some of the other paddocks, maybe 80 on the bean ground. We'll see how we go. Alright. That's just wonderful. That's what we want to have to poke through a tyre. It's been a while since that's been used. Rain's not here yet. Wow, last paddock of wheat. Rain's finally come here a few hours late, but sandy paddock. We'll keep going until we can't. We might as well see how far we can go. It'd be really good to get this done, actually. Be really good. Alrighty, I'll continue with this moist spreading. So moist. Suddenly moist, indeed. Rains are definitely here now. Didn't quite get the barley done, we've got all the wheat. That's a good start, I think. Well, interesting. It's no, it's actually slowed the ryegrass down. The clefo. Definitely time for launchal. My word, it's time for launchal. John Deere, eh? What do you think of the John Deere tractors, fellas?
Good!
You like them too? They might be a bit... Yeah, so 6M, a bit tight. What do you think?
It has an orange.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
The same as our new Holland tractor.
Yeah, and that's your CVT, that is CVT.
But our new Holland tractor does not have holes in the other ones.
No, it doesn't. It has poly? I'm not sure. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, you need help?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
These are very tall ladders.
Oh. Triangle tyres. I think they might be called tracks. Yeah. Come on, Claude. What do you think of this one?
Wow, look at that. Now, on the front side of the triangle tracks.
Yeah.
We got a ladder.
Yeah. very good vision with that, with those tracks up front. Very wide. Yeah, very nice. Don't think we'll be getting one of these anytime soon though. This will only be like about 600k.
Tractor.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm driving.
You are, aren't you?
I'm the driver of this tractor.
Ah. So this is a 8R310. So apparently price-wise, these are more better proposition than a 7R at the moment, for whatever reason.
Hello, Dada.
Hello.
Dada, there's one last one to look at.
Yeah, good. That one is actually locked. Ah, okay. I just wouldn't say no. It's a big tractor. It's a very big tractor. Are they still at that? It's a very interesting situation where they've got the steering rams incorporated into the block. It's all incorporated into the block. Fan at the front. Now you do have your belt isn't behind the. You don't have to split the tractor to change the belt anymore. That's kind of nice. See that? I don't know. We'll see. Apparently this is a dream laundry. I don't know whether anyone's ever had a dream laundry before, but it's according to IKEA. Let's get this loaded and home. Alright, let's get this load on the show. Just taking a bit of an opportunity. It would have been better to do it in bright sunlight, but put these new bearings on this shaft of ours. Input shaft of a Hardi 363 pump is what this is. Anyway, we're going to try and get this together again and see where we can go from there. It's time to, it's not ideal night, but time to start and see whether we've got anywhere near fixing this thing. Interesting indeed. Getting a bit wound up trying to work out how far it's got to go on, but after some quick measurements it's actually pretty straightforward. Those bearings are going to go all the way on, so we just push it through, I guess. Measured up, it is correct. The last thing I want to do is pull them in with the bolts on this and break the cast shell of the pump, because that's what would probably happen to me. So no, and it's good to see that they actually did do something sensible that you can follow, because that was just on the solid part of the shaft. It's actually pretty straightforward, so good. Well, I don't know, can I get some light there somewhere? Well, back together, so that's how it goes. Bloody simple as. Look at that. Very good. Oh, that's all there is to it. Simple, simple, simple. Nice. So I'm going down the road with some rollers. Better see if we can finish off this pump. Windy, I don't know if we're getting any spraying done today, but we better get it all ready to go, because we have some spraying to do. Wowzers, that is an absolute racket. They're big time farmers too. You'd have thought they could afford some proper transporting rollers, but anyway, each to their own. Today, way too windy, but we've got this together back on the spray, so hopefully it is fixed. We'll put the other guard on eventually, but reconditioned. Just got to repair this return line. We'll put a new return line in, and spray is ready to go again. Won't that be good? Fix this hose. We've already cut a length for the 2 leaks and growing there where it bends. Bloody terrible. Anyway. Unlike other times, we've actually got a heat gun now. We've got the other off. Okay, let's see if we can get this on. You betcha it made it easier. Bloody hell, that's unreal. I used to fight with that in hot water and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, a bit of soap and easy as you like. And that's You'd probably hardly need a clamp there now. Gone cold. It's it probably doesn't do not that great for the structural integrity of it, I'm not sure, but once to get it on, once to get off, not so bad. Augers rolled in again. I was thinking we had a little bit of drop of rain overnight, I presume, well, maybe 4 or 5 mils, we'll find out in a minute. And it looked like it's going to be a nice sunny day. But it's fog's rolled in. That's fine. That is fine, isn't it, Cat? Isn't that right, Cat? Ah, no, you're not going for that, are you? Just spraying a bit of water out here, a drop of water. You don't have bits of water, I suppose. Just to give this a go and see if we've rectified the problem. Seems good, I think. Sounds good. Smooth. Good. It's working, so that's good too. Way more good of it. Flow rate's still what it should be, so I think we've fixed this successfully anyway. I don't know whether there should be a bit more performance in it, but I don't know. I'll have to look at this someday, but main thing is it works. Sounds good, in as much as you don't silent. So that's good. Excellent. We'll have to fight another day. Should also cut these, trim these things up too. We've fixed our leak there. That's also a positive. Very nice indeed. We thought we'd get a tank full of sprayer today, but not to be, because it was windy and now it's almost raining. So at least we've found out the spray works. So I guess there's that. Certainly glad I didn't actually try and go spraying. Look at that. Bloody hell. Well, what do you reckon, old fella? Yeah?